Vanja Grofica and welcome to my little program called Common Mistakes in Belly Dance Technique. So today we are talking about the beautiful movement called Omi or simply the circle with your pelvis. Okay, so first you need to know how to put your body in the good position to do the exercise right. Okay, so open your feet, a little spot between your legs, bend your knees a little bit, your pelvis is a little bit in, so it's neutral position, and your shoulders must be down, so your chest goes a little bit up, so it's like this, okay? And of course your head must be straight when you do the exercise. So the first two exercises that are really important for the movement Omi is actually doing your hips up and down, straightly up and down, okay? And your pelvis in and out, okay? So someone say like your hips up and down, okay? Someone say your hips pull and lift, okay? So it's lift and pull or up and down, what you like. And for your pelvis as well, you can do it in and out. You can say in and out, or someone tells you your pelvis must be tuck, like tuck in, or pull, like pull it down. So what I want to say for you for these first two exercises is that they are very important for your isolation, okay? So if you do these exercises plenty of times, your isolation for the Omi will be so much better, okay? So do this exercise anytime, anywhere, okay? So when you do your hips up and down, please do it straight. What I mean straight is here, you know, it's ha, 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 ha. So you do it tuck, tuck. So you do it straight, straight, straight. By straight, I mean don't do it like this. Don't do it like this. Why? Because your hips are not going up and down, they are going a little bit to the side, and we don't want that, okay? We want our movement to go up and down. It's straight line, okay? So it's up, down, up, down. Second, for your pelvis, you know, I already told you, keep your pelvis in the good position, okay? Mostly it's not a problem when you do it in, it's problem when you do out. So this is the part where we don't want to damage our back. So first exercise, ta ta ta. Second, in out, okay? Ta 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 ta. And now next two exercises that are important for our movement Omi is actually hip square. What is the hip square? Hip square you can exercise by trying to do first from the hips, or you can exercise by doing them from the pelvis. So it's up to you. I really like to go with the hips because it's easier for me. Hip squares have two directions, and for me it's easier to explain it for you. So I will start with the hip, okay? Let's start with the right hip, okay? So right hip you need to put up. So right hip is up. Then your whole pelvis will go in. Okay, so it's up and whole pelvis in, okay? Then other hip will go out, up, and the pelvis will go down or out. I don't know. Everyone likes to do it on his own vocabulary. So hip, up, pelvis in, other left hip up and pelvis out, okay? So it's the first square. Whoop, So it's up, in, up, out, up, in, up, out, up, in, up, out. Okay, so direction for this Omi will be up, in, up, out. So this will be the direction. Okay, it's you come from the right side to the left, right to the left. So it's like this. And we have other side. It's like this. How do we used to do this? It's you come with your left hip now to the down. So left hip down, then your pelvis out, then your other right hip down and your pelvis in. Left, down, pelvis out, right hip down, pelvis in. So you got this direction. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's from left to the right. Okay? So, when we do these exercises and we do our Omi, now we need to know what is the common mistakes actually that we do and our Omi is not good, okay? So I will go now back from the beginning, from the first two exercises that we did. This is the common mistake you do in these two first exercises. Okay, so what are the common mistakes? It's actually that you don't isolate your hips well. So maybe your hip goes a little bit upper than the other. So this is the first thing. So when you do the Omi, like maybe your right hip is better. So you do like this and your right hip constantly is moving up more than left side, okay? And when you do that, when you exercise, you don't see maybe that, but that is the common mistake. So if you are doing your right hip better than left, then when you do the Omi, then you keep your right hip better and your right is not so good, and this is the mistake, you know. You like going to rotate your pelvis, but you rotate it better on the right side of your hips. So your Omi, it's like this, you know, and we all see that you are doing better the right hip. So this is the first common mistake. Second, of course, is with your pelvis. So maybe you do good hip work, but your pelvis, it's not good isolation with in and out. If you don't have good isolation with in and out and your hips like are better, then your Omi is like this. You have little here, and good hip, little here, good hip, and then it's something and you don't know what it is. So you must do this both exercise very well and do it very well isolated, so your movement is better and eyes can see the bigger circle. Okay, now the second common mistakes you do are actually from the hip square. How? What you do? And this is often with the beginners. Teacher said to you, go with your hip up and your pelvis in and your other hip up and your pelvis out, and you like do this. You froze. Okay, what you do? Mistake is here. You go up with your hip and then you go in with your pelvis. And now, when you need to transfer from this side to this side, actually to do other hip, somehow, I don't know why, you little release your pelvis from inside. You release it here, and then you do the other hip, and then when you need to do the pelvis out, you don't have nothing to do out. That's the mistake, because you do here up and you do here in, and then you accidentally push your pelvis, and then you do other hip, and you see what's happening? You don't have enough pelvis to go out. So please pay attention. Go with your hip up, and then go with your pelvis in. So now I'm on the both sides of my knees. So here I'm on the both sides. And keep it in, okay? So keep it in, squeeze your muscles, okay? Squeeze your gluteus, squeeze it, and then just go with your other hip up. But squeeze your muscles, don't push your pelvis out. And then when you do the second hip up, then you have the space to do the pelvis out, okay? So I hope you understood what I want to tell you, and I hope this video will help you to do it right, to do good isolation, and to do a better OMI. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will do it here so you can see that I'm actually squeezing my muscles with my gluteus, and I'm not pushing my pelvis out, okay, on the third spot. So it's 1 and 2, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, it's 2, keep it, 3, 4. And now when you have good isolated hip square, you will have a better OMI. Why? Because your whole pelvis will do the work, and your hips are going to do the work as well. And here you go. So thank you guys so much for listening this video, and I hope to see you again in another one. Kisses, belly dancers, and dance.